Hi everybody, Hazel here, and I messed up. Woo! Okay, so what I did was I solved a puzzle where I had to push one minecart off and fill my pockets with crystals, and then jump in the other minecart, and then that broke loose. Um, and so that rolled, and there was a chance to tap the brake quickly enough that you could stop in the right place and climb up the ladder there. But I messed up. And I continued on, and I was unconscious for a little while. But I was back here. But the man in black started chasing me, or started coming to inspect what had happened with the big noise and stuff. So, I don't know what was up the ladder, and I'm interested in, like, seeing that at some point. And yeah, it would be cool to see that anyway. So I came in here. The tunnel I came into was where I entered. So I'm back here. I opened this with the key card. And we are ready to go through, I guess.
The man she'd lost forever. She would have given anything to bring him back. What would she say to him? How would she feel when she saw him? Of all the puzzles she'd solved, every obstacle she'd climbed, and every leap of faith she'd made, this was the scariest moment of all.
Mom should be here.
She needed her. She needed someone. Maybe even Susie.
I'm not gonna solve anything by just standing here.
Arthurton had slowly revealed its secrets to Jenny, and now she faced the final chapter. Gathering her courage, she took a deep breath.
This is it, Jenny.
And stepped into the darkness once more.
That's through the big door.
Dad?
Her voice echoed in the darkness.
More box, I think you said that they were. They look like some kind of canines, I assume. You know. Wolf. But apparently it's Fox. You're not going to turn your walkie-talkie light on? Okay. The library? Sorry, the books are... Yeah, this is scrolling past me, and it's a little unsettling how they're doing that. It was like I was standing still, and the books were... The room is moving. Which might be how it is happening. Oh no. Okay, we got another computer here.
Another dead end. Of course he's not here.
Just another machine.
Arthurton, a small town seemingly like any other.
Nestled in a valley between two mountains,
Lined by lustrous forests, and perched on the edge of a pristine lake.
Not enough pristine's
Yes,
right.
Arthurton had it all. A main street with shops and a place to sip coffee. Schools, a college, a church, and a police station. The kind of place you might find anywhere on your travels.
Mm-hmm.
But you won't find it anymore. For Arthurton is now the town that disappeared.
Is it?
Where once stood a city bustling with life, now lies an empty crater. How could a town suddenly and completely vanish from the face of the earth? And if it could happen to Arthurton, could it happen to your town too? Scientists are baffled. Church attendance is at a record high. Is this a sign of the end of days? Tonight we attempt to answer the question, what happened to Arthurton?
The Enigma Report.
The Enigma Report investigation starts now.
Jenny stared at the screen, astonished.
Arthurton? Disappeared?
It didn't make any sense. But of all the strange things she'd seen, one stood out more than the others.
There was something at the end of the tape. There's something hidden in the static.
How come I can't? Because I'm pressing the wrong button. That's why.
Dad! You are alive!
Well, it worked.
Find Zazer. Need help?
Whew, I just slid through. Okay. Is this Zazer?
Stay away from me! I know what you've done! I'm not scared of you, you creep!
Backed into a corner, with nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Was this the end for Jenny LeClue?
It's not, but I want to know what happens. Who are you? What are you? Are you me?
What the...
What?
Susie? Keith! You came back!
I had to.
Jenny choked back her tears. She had lost count of the number of times she'd almost died today, and it was starting to take its toll.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here before he wakes up! No, wait! Keith, this could be the man who killed your father. We should really go. This could be our only chance to find out who he is. It won't matter if we're buried alive. Don't you want to know?
It doesn't matter.
What?
Look!
He's gone.
Let's get out of here.
Isn't my dad fading in and out?
The truth is no good if we're dead. I said that too.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who said what. Let's go already.
Okay, so they weren't pretending to be the guy. Okay.
Our three intrepid adventurers made their escape across the graveyard on the far side of town. Behind the twin peaks of Arthurton, the sun began to rise, but this night had not yet ended. Beneath them, the ground shook and grumbled. Deep in the bowels of Arthurton, something stirred.
Yeah, we gotta go under the lake.
Jenny recounted the thrilling
To the
story
big
of her
dome.
entire adventure. She told Susie and Keith about Professor Zazer and his experiments. The truth behind the tragic accident in the mines.
You're letting Jenny drive? That doesn't seem like a good idea. And poor Keith having to keep up with this.
And how she discovered
Scooter.
that her father was alive. But she left out one critical detail.
Yeah.
The town that disappeared.
Ah.
How would they react to such an unfathomable revelation? Would they even believe her? She wasn't sure she believed it herself.
What an incredible adventure!
What's the edge of town like?
Although, I think the greatest discovery today has been our friendship.
Thanks, Susie.
You never stop, do you? All these trials have really brought us together. And now that you and Keith are friends again, we can form our very own mystery-solving club. It's just a shame we didn't unmask the man in black. So what's our next step, fearless leader? There's something about this case that still doesn't add up. I need to find my mom, before the cops do. But she could be anywhere. No, she's gone to Widow's Drop.
Where?
Widow's Drop. But I have no idea where that is. It's certainly not on any map I've seen.
That's because it's not a place.
What?
Yeah. It's a plant. My dad he grew one in his greenhouse. He had to separate it from all the other plants. they all started to shrivel up.
Have you ever felt a flash of pure inspiration? The sudden feeling of everything falling into place. It's the moment a great detective lives for. An epiphany!
Keith, what day do you take out the trash?
What?
What day does the garbage man come?
Friday? Why?
Of course! It was right there the whole time! Jenny! I know where my mom is.
Jenny!
And I know who killed Jean Strasberry. Jenny! Look out! We survived!
Yeah! We made it!
I have to go back.
Go back?
But we just got out!
A little birdie told me I'd find 3 unruly kids out after curfew.
Uh-oh.
Oh no! Damn.
Stealing, breaking and entering, destruction of property. You're all in a heap of trouble. Jenny, can't say I'm surprised to find you here. Keith, Susie, I expected more from you.
I'm ruined!
Sheriff, this is Station. Are you there?
Go ahead, Station.
Susie, Keith, I need you to create a distraction.
What?
There's no time to explain. Where are you going? You'll just have to trust me.
Okay.
No! Susie, please! No, not unless you say it. Say what?
Your friends.
After everything we've been through, you know it's true. What are you talking about? Now is hardly the time for this. You told me to stand up for myself, so that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Enough chatter. Get your sorry butts over here now!
We depend on each other. Admit it, Jenny.
Come on, Jenny. It's not a big deal. Just say it.
This is your last warning. I am not gonna tell you again.
Of all the challenges our tiny hero had faced, this was perhaps her toughest.
You aren't alone, Jenny LeClue. You don't need to pretend anymore.
As hard as it was to say it, Jenny knew deep in her heart it was true.
Yeah.
Fine. Susie Glatz, you are my friend. Thank you, friend. Now, let's get you out of here.
Yeah, I've got them. Safe and sound. I'm bringing them in now. What the?
You'll never catch us, Copper!
Haha!
Sorry, Mr. LeClue.
Well, do you have them or not?
I thought I did. Where did she go?
I had to go back for some reason. I'm not sure what back means. I've covered a lot of territory in this game. I have no idea what Jenny's put together because I haven't done it. Okay. Going back in here. Oh. Christine Strasberry. Reviving him before it's too late. You see my dad over there?
head.
Thank goodness. It worked.
Oh, how wonderful to hear your voice. I was having the strangest dreams. What's wrong?
I almost didn't make it.
But you did. Now, we've got a lot of work to do.
Why are you hiding from everyone?
I knew it!
Doo-doo.
Jenny?
Jenny?
Surprised to see me? I am only a child after all.
What is she?
How did you...
It was really quite simple. Once I realized Mr. Strasberry knew he was going to die.
Mm-hmm. Broken watch. Trash can. I did say something about when garbage day was going to be. I mean that. Spoon? And this. I assume it's going to be these trash cans. This?
Why would the dean take out the trash 2 days early? And why would he cancel all his meetings on Friday? Unless he knew he wasn't going to be there. This was the key piece of information I needed. Once I considered the possibility that Mr. Strasberry knew he was going to die on Thursday, everything started to fall into place. But consider this. If someone knew they were going to die, wouldn't they do everything in their power to escape their fate? And yet, the dean didn't. There was only one explanation. He staged his own death.
What proves the dean staged his own death? Maybe the guy with the plant. Maybe that. Not sure what I'm looking at there. The seeds. These. I think they just all might be right.
It's no secret that the dean is an avid gardener. One of the dean's assistants told me about the exotic plants he cultivates in his greenhouse. Some with quite remarkable properties. You knew how you were going to die, Mr. Strasberry. Poison. You knew because you made it yourself from one of your plants. A poison that you had an antidote for. That would be the method, but you couldn't work alone. You needed an accomplice. Someone to revive you when the time was right.
What proves Mom and the dean were working together? Fascinating flora. Mom and CJ, definitely. The test tube. Let's go with the test tube. Whoops. Test tube. And Mom and CJ. Make deduction.
the basement of my house, on my dad's old dusty desk, I found a recently used vial. The residue was purple, the same color as the marks on the Dean's neck.
Yeah.
In the jail, Mom knew she was running out of time, so she entrusted CJ to finish what she had started. To revive the Dean from his deathly slumber. You plotted together to stage Mr. Strasberry's death. It was a simple scheme. Poison him with the plant, then return after the funeral to revive him. You had intended the death to appear natural, but not everything went according to plan.
Definitely me.
Dean's electrocution and fall from the balcony was an unfortunate accident. This threw the plan into disarray. The Dean instinctively reached out for something to stop himself from falling, but all he managed to grab was the ID card hanging around Mom's neck. Once she realized it was gone, she returned to collect it, but I had already found it. Even the smartest criminals make mistakes. Earlier, the Dean had told me he was meeting Mom in the library. That was a mistake. If I hadn't gone there to find Mom, she might still have escaped before the police arrived. Getting caught hadn't been part of the plan.
Quite remarkable, Jenny. And you worked out all that by yourself?
Yes, that's how you did it, but the real question is why?
Well, that's all a bit more complicated, I'm afraid.
It was a rhetorical question, Mr. Strasberry. I know why you're working together. But first, I have to tell you about aliens.
There's a telephone down here? Oh no, the author's getting a telephone call. Oh.
Oh, this is exciting. What an incredible adventure this turned out to be. Jenny's growing up and discovering her full potential. And to think, I did it all without anybody dying. Hello? Richard! Oh, what do you think of the new scenes? Aren't they wonderful? I beg your pardon? Trick you? Certainly not. But don't you see? It all works out perfectly this way.
Yeah.
I can already picture where the next book will start. You're not serious? But I didn't promise anything. But there must be another way. Just give me more time. Cancelled? Richard, please. Richard? Hello? Hello?
To find somebody else to pick him up.
It's no good. They won't publish it unless someone dies. But I can't do it. I just can't. Come on, Arthur. Jenny's whole world hangs in the balance. Decades of work. It can't all end now. Oh, I have to. It's like Jenny's mom always says. A great detective knows the right decision is often the hardest to make. And I am a great author of detective stories. But I can't pick. What should I do, Rufus? Brilliant! Yes! You're always right, old friend.
What did Rufus suggest?
I'll let fate decide. Here goes.
Who dies? Dean Strasberry, Ginny LeClue, Ginny's mom. Okay, and now I need to exit, right? It's my story. If anyone should die, it should be me.
Fate has spoken, but is she certain? Once the choice is made, there's no turning back.
There's only one choice.
Wait, Jenny wasn't an option? Was she? Oh, Rufus, I think I need to lie down.
As I was saying...
What was that?
No more interruptions!
The tremors were getting more violent and more frequent.
Please! I'm in the middle of my astonishing denouement! Everyone in town thinks CJ is crazy. A madman spouting wild theories about aliens and hidden forces at work in Arthurton. But all the strange phenomena he's seen are real. And the culprits are men, not monsters.
What do I know about Arthurton's secret history? Yeah. I mean, I know that. Yep. Know that. I didn't talk to that guy much, but yeah. Yep. I mean, yeah, a little bit there too.
Arthurton is built on top of some kind of energy source. Something special. I uncovered the secret laboratories of Professor Zazer. He ran experiments to study the unique properties of Arthurton's resource, and his research was funded by a shady organization called the Council of Three. One of the experiments went tragically wrong and caused the collapse of the quartz mines. They covered it up and blamed the miners, and yet the experiments didn't stop. Instead, they built an even bigger facility.
They've continued on to this day.
Years after the accident in the mines, an even greater tragedy struck Arthurton. Only this time, the townspeople didn't know. I don't fully understand it, but something happened to the whole town. And wherever we were, we aren't there anymore. The rest of the world think we disappeared. At first, I thought I was solving two separate mysteries. But then it hit me like a ton of used books.
Yeah.
The two were inextricably linked. And that's how I know your motive for staging the Dean's death.
Let's go. We're gonna go with this. And then with Dad.
Dad wasn't working for the university. He was working on Zazer's machines. All under the watchful eye of the Council of Three.
Mm-hmm.
The Dean is part of the Council of Three, or at least he works for them. Through her own investigation, Mom concluded that Dad had died under suspicious circumstances. She confronted the Dean. Racked with guilt, he confessed and begged for her forgiveness. Instead of letting anger cloud her judgment, Mom saw an opportunity. And together, you concocted a plan to bring down the organization from the inside.
Oh, what a brilliant mind you have, Jenny LeClue. Julie, I believe you underestimated this girl.
You could have gotten yourself killed.
But I didn't.
But what if you had?
I'm not a kid anymore. I have to make my own choices.
A flower cannot blossom without light.
Jenny had risked everything to save her mum.
I'm sorry, Jenny.
It's okay, Mom. You were running out of time to save Mr. Strasberry.
I was trying to protect you.
I know.
Hug.
I should have trusted you.
But you were wrong.
I just apologized.
No, not about that. Everyone presumed Dad died in the lab explosion. So did I, until today. But then, I started finding secret messages all over town. They led me to a secret room under the graveyard. And there, on a small television, I saw him.
Henry?
Dad is alive! But he's trapped on the other side, and he's been trying to contact us this whole time.
He made it back? Then the experiment worked!
Yeah.
Exactly!
But if he made it back, that means...
We can all get back! We need to get to the machine, right away.
No! First, we need to find Professor Zazer.
Same thing, I would think. Oh boy. Emergency release 2? Okay. Was that the right one? Or was it the wrong one? Oh, hi Jenny. To be continued. But I don't. I want it to be continued now. No! Joe and Ben! Where's my game? Hmm? Yeah. Why is my game over? There's an end scene, right? Something's gonna happen. What's gonna happen? Yes, thank you very much, Tilly. You are very cute. prepares the rest of my game. Yes, thank you everyone who supported this game, because it is really good. I want to know where the rest of it is, though. Assume there's going to be a second one, I guess. Eating shrimp in the credits. All I do is eat the shrimp. Just eating shrimp. It's the end of the credits, maybe. No, that's it? There's nothing else? Okay, well, I can go back through some of these scenes and do things differently, I guess. Or I could start a new game. Oh, I can be not recording.